Mission 27, flying the P-38, we're going to bomb the artillery near Saint-Lô. .428 Fighter Squadron is based at Chilbolton. The outbound journey is south over the Isle of Wight and then across the channel down towards target, which is about 12 kilometers west by northwest of Saint-Lô. I've just taken off from Chilbolton, heading south. I'm going to level off at just over 4,000 feet whilst the rest of my flight forms up. Just passing over Southampton right now. There are quite a lot of targets down there. It's a shame we don't get the opportunity to fly any German bombing missions to those targets. The Isle of Wight is up ahead, and then we'll be going feet wet over the channel and heading down to the French coast. We've just made landfall at the northern tip of the Cotentin Peninsula. We have a formation of 4 Spitfire Mark 9Cs overhead, giving us escort cover. I've been saving fuel as we cross the channel, but now I'm going to increase RPM and manifold pressure a little bit as we head down towards target. As we're passing Cotentin, the escorts have reported bandits on our starboard side high. One of the escorts has peeled off to go and investigate. I can see some AA fire going up there. That's friendly AA. There are a couple of aircraft engaged in a dogfight. There's a flight of P-51s in the area, and they are engaged with 190s. Seems like we're okay to proceed. We're about 15 kilometers out from target now. Going to make a small course correction to the left so that we can get eyes on target and attack the artillery from the east. I've got eyes on the artillery at my Loadout. The artillery is lined up roughly on an east-west axis. I'm going to come in from the east to do my bomb drop, and then I'll circle back in from the west to do some strafing. The other P-38s have just broken formation to do their own attack runs. I'm about ready to turn in and go for my bomb drops. I've actually lost eyes on target. It's quite hard to spot them in this terrain. It's a good job there's an AA gun firing there, because that allows me to reacquire the target. wind is blowing in a northerly direction, so that is left to right as we look at target now. Bombs away. Looks like a good drop. The bombs drift off to the right after release. They land a little bit away from the target, but it's close enough. And boom. 4 guns destroyed. Here's how it looked from the ground. Circled around and I'm approaching from the west now. There are a few guns still active on this side of the target, so I'm going to see if I can strafe them. The wind is blowing right to left as we look at it now, which is going to help me out a little bit here. Cleared out 3 more guns there, and I think that is all of the artillery dealt with. There's an AA gun trying to shoot me down. I'm going to loop back in and see if I can return the favour. Trying to stabilise the aircraft to take shots, but the wind is catching me out a little bit here. Well, I managed to miss all my shots there, that's a shame. In any case, the mission here is complete. The other P-38s are trying to form up on me, ready to egress. So I'm going to turn north and begin the journey back. P-38s are forming in behind me, and I can see 3 of our Spitfire escorts overhead. I've got aircraft at my high 1, and I can see shots going out, so there must be bandits around. A pair of 190s drop in and they take out a couple of P-38s. Much as though I'd like to engage those 190s, I'm going to stay on course, keep the squadron in formation and leave it to the Spitfires to deal with them. Something is going down in flames on my long 6. Just about to go over Cotentin as we head back towards the French coast. Starboard side looks clear, as does my 6, so well done the Spitfires, they have done their job. Alright, we're just about to go feet wet and go back across the channel. I'm going to drop the RPM and manifold pressure to save fuel, because one of our squadron has a fuel leak and I want to make sure it gets back to base. Made it back to the south coast of England. We're just going over the Isle of Wight right now. The P-38 with the fuel leak is still with us, which is great news. It is another 50 kilometers to get back to Chilbolton from here, but hopefully there's enough fuel left in that aircraft to make it back safely. I am on short final to Chilbolton. I've got the damaged P-38 in front of me and I'm going to land behind him. There we go, nice landing, mission complete. I've been credited with destroying 7 artillery guns, which I am pretty happy with. The result for the squadron overall was almost perfect, apart from losing those 2 aircraft to the 190s. Otherwise, we took out all of the artillery guns and some machine guns and AAA as well. Thanks for watching, see you next time.